Um, I've spent a lot of time today, aside from swimming and tanning and stuff, but I've spent a lot of time today reading up about the Don't Say Gay bill that is in committee. I believe it is still in committee right now in Missouri, my state. Um, it just gave me the desire to come on here and talk a little bit about why I believe it's probably not a good idea. Um, it's no secret my best friend in the whole world is a gay man. We've been best friends since high school. He was a sophomore, I was a freshman, so that's a long, long time. And luckily, we went to a high school that, for the most part, was very, very accepting of other people. Um, you didn't have to like it, but you also didn't throw a fit about it. And, you know, we discussed starting a GSA, which is a Gay Straight Alliance, if you don't know what that is. Um, we discussed creating a GSA in our school, but in the end, it really wasn't necessary just because there was already an alliance between the gay and straight kids. We were lucky. The school that he went to before he got to our high school was not like that. We live in St. Louis, and his was a bit south, and that's not saying anything about people from southern Missouri, it's just that's where it was. It's more rural, and they were not as accepting, and they're kind of mean sometimes, from what he tells me. And the problem I have with the Don't Say Gay bill is that if we make it so that gay teens don't have that support system, that's going to be a huge problem, because let's face it, it's not a religion thing. You can sit there and say, I'm a Christian and gay people are sinning, and that's fine, whatever. But this is a child welfare issue. In many of the states where this bill has passed, the teen suicide rate has risen because they don't have that support system. Sexuality is terrifying in itself, even as a straight person, because there's always that risk of rejection. I mean, I know it's hard to believe, but I've been rejected. And, you like somebody and you consider pursuing that. Sometimes you do, and sometimes they don't reciprocate. And as a teen, because everything is mountains as a teenager, it's absolutely devastating. And just imagine, being in that situation with no support system whatsoever. You don't really know, especially in bigger high schools, you don't really know who the other gay kids are sometimes, and there's no way to get together, and the support of the school is not there. And so in terms of bullying, which is horrible, and that we're at a time period in this country where the light has really been shed on bullying, and everybody's talking about it. It's the new thing, but this would make it mighty hard for schools to, be able to address and alleviate the, harassment of homosexual teens. I find that the effects of this bill could be absolutely devastating, and I'm a little bit embarrassed that my state wants to do it. It's bad enough that we were a Santorum state. Now we're trying to pass a bill that's going to make it so that gay teenagers can't have any sort of support system within their own high schools. They say that, it's not the school's job to teach that stuff, but here's the deal. You do everything. Everything in your life as a teen revolves around your high school. You go to football games. You hang out with people there. You are in clubs and extracurricular activities. Life revolves around the social status and everything that is high school. And so, if we're not addressing and educating about this kind of stuff, it could be really detrimental. It all comes down to humanity. We need to care for each other. We are all we have. It's a basic human thing. We need to be kind and we need to care. This would make it very, very difficult to be kind and care. So, you know, lawmakers of Missouri, please, please don't do this. Just don't. Live and let live. It's none of your business who's having sex with who, but this is also a culture of people. It's a group of people. They need love and support just as much as anybody else. And I think that taking that away is just a remarkably bad idea. Just horrible. So yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it. Just don't do it. Say gay. Let's all say gay. Gay. Exactly.